All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? All right, artist goes by the name of NAV. Now, I like NAV. I really do like NAV. NAV has a few records that I like. I like all of NAV's singles. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Just somebody asked me about Logic the other day. Having a hard time getting into Logic, not because he's not a good rapper, but I'm having a hard time getting into his story. And NAV's another guy on that list where, look, man, I came up poor. I'm having a hard, as a black man, I'm having a hard time relating to this young man's story, but I'm not hating on him because he got the record with Uzi Vert, the One and You, that really was one of my favorite of 2017. Anyways, it is XXL freshman cover 2018 time, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been told that a lot of people who are on the list have found out already that they will be on the list. And for those who ain't got a call by now, you probably did not make the list. Now, what does that mean in the grand scheme of things? A lot of people are pissed, and I don't know if NAV is pissed about this or not. I'm just gonna leave this as an open-ended question. He dropped this record called Freshman List, right? And it's going straight at XXL. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's also pretty dope because this was well thought out, right? He has a tour coming up called the Freshman Tour. So in my mind, I'm thinking, yo, maybe NAV wasn't pissed about this list because it seems as if though him and his team got a whole formula together and he waited around this time to drop the record. So maybe this ain't coming from a place of hate. Maybe NAV just really had his shit together. Now, NAV said this about the Freshman List as once he dropped the record Freshman List. He said, I wouldn't show up for the freshman list. Fuck XXL. Your magazine is trash. Sorry, website. To my fellow artists, we shouldn't look to a magazine for validation or to tell us if we hot or not, especially one that hasn't been credible for 10 years at XXL. Make music for yourself and your fans. I would never show up for the freshman list because I don't need their approval. Then he went on to post this picture of the editor-in-chief over there at XXL. He said, this is who decides who's on the XXL freshman list. I refuse to wine and dine you and play you my new music before my fans. I would never show up to your list. Hashtag no cap. Now, listen, artists, this is their artistry, right? Artists have the right to feel what they want to feel like. I'm not going to disagree with NAV. I do feel like the XXL is giving too much power over people. A lot of rappers, hell, we seen Famous Dex crying about the damn list last year. I don't think it's that important. We see Rich the Kid damn near shed a tear. We've seen a lot of artists get upset about making the covers. You know, a lot of these young artists care about it. I tend to believe like a lot of the down south artists, because they A, getting a lot of bread down here, B, they feel as if though they've been overlooked so many damn years, and C, they feel as if though XXL is like 3 years too late for their music. Anyway, usually these guys are making $30,000 and $40,000 checks already by the time XXL reaches out. The XXL has always been late to the South, right? I do feel like a lot of the down south artists don't care as much as I see a lot of artists from other regions. But a lot of these artists from other regions, they really care. They cry about it. They do whatever. I do feel like we give that magazine too much power, right? Because it's just a magazine, you know, it's just a list created by people. And if you go look at that XXL list from last year, that had no bearing on what is popping in the year 2018. Pretty much none at all. Maybe it got a couple names right, but honest to God, truth, those names would have been those names with or without the XXL. That freestyle was cool, like just from a popularity standpoint, but the actual content in freestyle wasn't good. And if you look at those artists that was on that list last year, most of them are not relevant right now. A lot of these guys got big, strong fan bases, but they're not putting out a lot of quality music right now, or music at all right now. That's just my opinion, neither here nor there. Again, it's just a list. Maybe the list makes artists work harder because they know they're in the class, like with their peers. I'm pretty sure Dwayne Wade and Carmelo Anthony wanted to go hard as they can in their NBA career because they're in the class with LeBron James. You get it? You know what I mean? That happens. But for the most part, these artists' careers, you can't tell me that a list is going to stop some of these artists from getting in trouble, getting locked up, not having the work ethic. So I do think we put a lot into that list, and you know, it's all about the artists and their work ethic. But I also want to get at NAV at this though. NAV, you can't get mad at XXL because they've been able to create this attention around their list. You know, hip-hop is still young to a lot of people, right? Matter of fact, hip-hop is young. And we have to understand, the freshman list is like one of the first real categorizations of hip-hop. It puts you in the class. It's like the NBA and NFL drafts. It's pretty much all we got in the mainstream form, right? We don't have, hip-hop is still growing. It's still young. We're just getting into this spot where niggas are flourishing in hip-hop, like really, really flourishing. In the culture right now, the sport is still young. Hip-hop is still very young, and there are not a lot of avenues. So for you to just knock this platform, and a lot of black artists that made it out there, I'm not trying to make it a race thing, but come on now, Nav. You're a person of color, but damn, bro, I don't know if you was the right person to deliver that message. Salute to you. But damn, it's like, yo, this is this called the hip hop freshman list. And I don't want to just knock the platform completely because I mean, either you respect it or you don't, Nav. If you don't want to be on it, you got the right for your artistry, but yo, if you don't want to be on it, why hate on it? You're trying to convince other artists to not like it as well. There has to be some carrying you deep down if you want other artists to not care about that list that much. What y'all think? Nav comes out with a new record called Freshman List, and he wants everybody out there to stay away from that XXL Freshman List 2018. Who y'all think will be on the cover? Y'all give me some names in the comment section below. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not heard about any leaks yet, but when I do hear about some leaks, I'll announce the names. I'm gonna be honest with you, they're gonna come out. Some leaks are gonna come out definitely soon. What y'all think about Nav and his take on the XXL Freshman List 2018? I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.